What's up, everybody? How's it going? Welcome back to more Dynamax adventures. It's been a little bit, but we can never go too long without returning to the max. Okay, so YouTube is letting me do a vertical stream, but I don't know how to edit it. How do I fix this? So here is the list of Dynamax Pokemon I still have left, chat, which it's a few. It's a few. Articuno, Latios, Latios, Lugia, Palkia, Zygarde, Solgaleo, and then my 3 UBs are Nihilego, Celestila, and Guzzlord. I hope Guzzlord shows up a lot tonight, chat. I want some easy UBs. I want no Palkia. I want no Palkia. Okay. So if you're new here, we do a solo warm-up run, and then I open up the lobby, and anybody who wants to join can join. All right. Oh, and I get my wish. I get my wish, chat. We're starting off with Guzzlord. Nice. Okay. I mean, do I see a fairy type anywhere? No. But I do see Mienshao. That'll work. That'll work. What's up, everybody? How's it going? Alright. Take the wheel, Relicanth, take the wheel. I've done Dynamax Adventures so many times that it doesn't even feel... You know. It's like, oh yeah, we're back. No taking it, no adjustments, no... This feels weird, it's just, we're back. We're so back. We played some champions yesterday. I did get to Master Ball, which was very fun. Mega Delphox is strong. It is strong. Alright, so is Relicanth. Let's go. Okay, Salazzle didn't give us any problems. Good. Sometimes she can. Sometimes she most definitely can. Oh, she did poison Oscar's Flygon. We won't hold it against her. Wideland, Sash, White Herb. This is like the item selection in Champions. This is actually too real. Alright, Mienshao. Usually a Pokemon that we would really like to see if we were fighting Zygarde. Or Palkia, honestly. Or Palkia. Liquid this Dacian, please. Oh, she's going for Wide Guard already. She knows what's up. She knows what's up. I'm surprised they didn't give Mienshao a Mega in ZA. I am shocked it hasn't happened. What's up, everybody? We're just getting started. We have Guzzlord at the end of the first Dynamax dungeon tonight, which is great. Hopefully that's a good omen. Hopefully it's a good omen. Okay, she lived with like a teeny tiny fraction. Azumarill's got it. Mienshao already kind of feels like a Mega. She kind of does. Yeah, actually, you know, what would you even do for Mega Mienshao? What typing would you give it? Would you make it the same type, or I don't even know what would you do with it? Okay, Relicanth. I think we're gonna drop you, buddy. I'm so sorry. Nothing personal. Oh no. Swords, it's too soon. It's too soon from all the Aegislash that were running around yesterday. There was too damn many of them. What's up, everybody? We're almost at our first boss. Ivysaur's got such a big mouth. We don't need a max here. What's up, Mimikyu? Baby doll eyes. What are we fighting? A bot in Champions? Hee hee hee. Okay, Ivysaur, you gotta get out of here, man. You're standing in the way of our ultimate goal. One screaming boy. Giga Impact beware. Sure. Sure, why not? You know, it's kind of funny. Since Champions came out, I've been going through my Pokemon a bit more to look and see, you know, do I want to bring you? Do I want to bring you? Who do I want to bring in Champions? And I've kind of been, especially in Scarlet, so many of my Pokeball choices are safe and boring. I mean, to my credit, that it's hard to get Apri Balls in every Pokemon game except ZA. But I'm looking at some of the Pokeballs my shinies are, and I'm like, so boring. I was not thinking outside the box. Wow, these are just terrible items. Terrible. Alright, we've got full hearts. We have some damage. Let's see how this goes. There he is! It's the Guzman. It's the titular Guzman. Good job, Azumarill. I'll tell you one thing Guzzlord does not want to see, chat. One thing Guzzlord does not want to see. A fairy move. 4 times. 4 times effective. Wow, even that Dragon Claw did a lot of damage. Oh, is that Life Orb Flygon? That would be why. What's nice is that Flygon died to the Life Orb recoil, so it didn't give Guzzlord a beast boost. Ooh, too bad, Guzzlord, too bad. Too bad, so sad. Okay, well that's gonna give him a beast boost. Come on, let's finish this. Kill him, Mian Shao, kill him. Boom! GG. Easy peasy first round, chat. You'll love to see it. We're off to a great start. We are off to a great start. Alright, let's see. Nope. 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 Aww. Could you imagine the first Dynamax in like a week or two when we pop off with shiny Guzzlord? It was not meant to be. Alright, I don't know if anyone's around, but if you are and you want to join, feel free. If not, we'll just keep doing solo runs. Poipole is still hanging out. Alright. Alright, we got some people. 2 less annoying NPCs. It's all fun and games until Martin is back with his old tricks. Alright, one more slot left. If anyone wants it, you got a little bit under 2 minutes. What's up, everybody? If you're just joining, we beat Guzzlord. So we're off to a good start. We are off to a good start. Now that we saw Guzzlord, who else do I want to see tonight? Articuno would be nice. Nihilego. You know, always nice to see Nihilego. We haven't caught up with Nihilego in a while. I guess Lugia? I can't even say, like, I can't even say the Lake Guardians anymore, because I already got them all. I live in a post-Lake Guardian-less world. And I don't know what to do with myself. Listen tomorrow. Good night, Bit Bandit. Have a good one. Hello to you in the future. Alright. Who are are we gonna roll this time? Who's next? I do need to catch another Kyogre at some point because I'm still not happy with that heal ball. I'm still not happy with it. The big group of legendaries that I need to shiny hunt at some point. Oh no, this is Palkia. Oh man, we had one nice easy breezy match and now we're being thrown back into Palkia Central. The only water type I have left. I mean, we have Mantine, but Porygon might be better. Porygon's a decent little guy. A shiny of each individual Pokemon? For me, yes. So my 887 means I have all of those individual Pokemon shiny. I have some family lines that aren't complete. I don't just get like a shiny Caterpie and then count it for the whole line. I've got to have it. I've got to have each one. But that's just how I do mine. Hello, Sand. Such a cool Pokemon. Sorry, Slow King. Yeah, I don't keep them in home or anything either. They just my shinies all stay in their original games. I think a lot of people think you have to like have them in Pokemon Home, but you absolutely don't. Yeah, I like to organize my shinies by date. Like the date I catch them anyway, so if I would not like organizing them by like original 151 and then Gen 2. I organize by date, so that type of like Pokemon Home organization is just not something I'm interested in. What's up, CB? Yeah, Tomodachi Life sequel came out today. Is it good? It's great? Good, that's good to hear. I've seen a lot of very funny clips on Twitter today. Yeah, it's very primitive. Home does not, it's lacking so many basic features that it should have. And then it confusingly auto-sorts in the free version, but doesn't auto-sort in the paid version. Alright, if we're fighting Palkia... Oh, I mean... Hollow Sand is just not gonna cut it. Shadow Ball has use. If I didn't have a weakness... If I didn't have a weakness to water, Palo Sand would have been worth taking all the way. What's up, Purple Pikmin? Also, if you're on mobile on the YouTube end chat, YouTube, I'm testing a new feature for YouTube, and it auto did like a vertical video and it's cropped poorly, so sorry. I will be sure to let them know. I have no control over the crop. That's dumb. And I can't stop it either while I'm still live, so... Okay, Porygon. Razor Shell. That just makes me think of Samurott. Think of how crazy this is gonna look in Champions. I want to know how Z moves are gonna look in Champions. Are we still gonna have like Xerneas T-posing through the air, or are they all gonna be a bit more personalized? I'll give Champions this. I think a lot of the graphics are lackluster, but some of those battle animations are very nice. What's up, everybody? How's it going? We just had a round against Guzzlord, and now we have a round against Palkia. It's gonna be tough. Yeah, Explosion, Solar Beam. Hyper Beam looks insane. Giga Impact. It feels like a lot of the animations in Champions, like, were purposefully made flashy, which I like. I appreciate that. Like, it's a battle simulator. They should be. The King's Rock. I mean, if you want to be really evil, you could do King's Rock, like Skill Link 2 Cannon. Have a chance for flinch every hit. Yeah, I'm already kind of excited for the first Gen 10 regulation. I'm already thinking about it, because it's going to be just like the Scarlet Violet first regulation, just like all the first regulations every time a new gen comes out. It's very simple. Everybody's still getting used to all the new Pokemon. It's very fun. And then they ruin it when they introduce all the broken new legendaries they introduced in that generation. It's clockwork every time. Every time that happens. It's all fun and games until Miraidon 2.0 comes up. Alright, Seismitoad, Seadra, what is that, Vespi? King's Rock, Scale Shot, Dragonite, ooh, that's spicy. That is pretty spicy. Garchomp gets Scale Shot too. I've seen a few people try some interesting cheese plays with it. Also, another Pokemon I've noticed more people are using now. More Arcanines are showing up. Scarfed Arcanine. If you think about it, Arcanine, a fast Arcanine is a good answer to... Good, we got special attack. A really fast Arcanine is a good answer to, like, Wild Charge Greninja. You could Flare Blitz Meowscarada. It's a pretty good answer to a lot of leading Pokemon. I'm still thinking about what the hell I'm gonna do against all the Aegislashes running around. Aegislash, and then Kangaskhan and Lopunny. Like, those three are problematic. No guard just allows for moves to not miss. Skill Link is the ability that gives you max hits. And then there's also an item which isn't in Champions right now called the Loaded Dice, which boosts your odds of scale shots and rock blasts, etc. All the multi-hit moves. Loaded Dice is very fun. I hope that one sees the light of day in Champions soon. Yeah, that's true, Justin. Aegislash is also... does not want to see Arcanine. I'm kind of upset that I wasn't able to do anything yesterday with Scizor. Like, I couldn't get it going. I did get a few good Victory Bell bombs set off, though. That was satisfying. Recovery switch delay asshole trainers. I cannot believe those fights. After I stopped streaming yesterday, I like... I was like, oh my god. Tyler, one of the fights that I had, like every single turn they would switch. And I didn't have enough firepower to really capitalize on their excessive, endless switching. I think that's the one where I didn't understand timer and I lost because of the timer. That sucked so bad. That sucks so bad. I got attacked, by the way. That sucks. Yeah, they just kept switching. They had an entire team of the most bulky, obnoxious Pokemon crafted from hell. Yeah, no kidding. If I continue to run into players that do nothing but swap, like maybe it is time to bring out the Pebbles. Yeah, they had Toxapex, they had Belly Bolt. Oh my god, that was one of the most... I think that was the most frustrating match I've even had in Champions. Burning Bulwark. Yeah, Raging... Gouging Fire is pretty spicy. Raging Bolt is very spicy, too. A full regenerator team? Oh no. And then not long, I can't remember if it was the match after that one, or if we had like another match in between. And then I ran into another player that kept switching, but I was able to get this one because they switched in their Meganium and I went for Icy Wind on the Primarina, my Primarina. Man, pressure is nasty. Just ask all the Corviknights running around, running pressure. Oh, I lost a really good winning streak to a Whirlwind Hippowdon. That was another match that happened yesterday that made me question my sanity. Get him, Porygon! I am completely out of Hyper Beam. A Bomb of Snow Victory Bell with Weather Ball, Dragonite with Icy Wind. Icy Wind Dragonite is dastardly. Hera. No. No. Hit the sub. Yay. Yes, there are a lot of ghost Pokemon using Poltergeist, specifically Aegislash. Oh, that stupid Banette Destiny Bond battle made me mad too. I did see a very evil strategy today on Twitter, which made me laugh. So if you're looking for a good doubles Pokemon chat, I saw Explosion Glalie taking names. Whimsicott and Glalie. And then you Mega Evolve Glalie, go for Explosion. Boom. I think they went for Tailwind on the Whimsicott. Either Tailwind or Helping Hand. But if you want a cheese strat. Speaking of cheese, Palkia, stop. It's time to stop. Yeah, so when you explode, it'll still hit your Whimsicott, but because you have the Focus Sash, it will live. And Whimsicott is such a fast prankster Pokemon that keeping it around for one more turn can be big money. That almost made me want to try doubles just for that. I think we're cooked. It's up to you, Seadra. Come on, special attack. Oh, that is so unlucky. Unlucky. Yeah, Focus Sash, Whimsicott, and Mega Glalie. Okay. And that's GG. All you had to do was double target and not single target the Seadra and we could have won. Oh, I fucking hate Palkia. You are such a big bitch. Oh, that is so ass. If it attacked either me or Xcloud, we could have won there. We would have won. Water Dragon is too good. It's too good. You got Shiny Slowking, nice! Dang, we were so close. We were so close. Only to forfeit. Mirror matches? I have not run into a mirror match yet. Alright, full lobby. Here we go. Talonflame, Tauros. Oh, Mimikyu, of course. We've got to take Mimi. I feel like there were less Mega Gengars yesterday. Like, there were still some. There's definitely still a lot of Gengar around, but I felt like there were less Mega Gengars. Alright, who we got? Nihilego! Okay. That is fine with me. There's that Miltank. Togedemaru. Already have almost all the legendaries on that save? Wow. If you've cleared all the legendaries and UBs from Dynamax Adventures, you're a shiny professional. Not shiny? Oh, that sucks. I'll never forget that one person I saw on Twitter the day Crown Tundra came out. Shout out to them because I saw that they got, I think it was Latios. Somebody posted shiny Latios the same day Crown Tundra came out, and I was like, wait a minute. They can be shiny? And yeah, they can. Sure enough. The game should absolutely warn you, though. The game should be like, hey, if you get this, you can never shiny hunt it. Because how are people supposed to know? Really, how are people supposed to know? Like, if I had a nickel for every time somebody has come by in chat and said, I got it before I knew they could be shiny. Like, I would be wealthy. I would have a lot of change. It sucks. Man, you know what I want, chat? I want my crown. I want this crown my character is wearing in Champions. I still think the crowns are some of the best customization items they've ever given us. It's such a fun idea. Like, that's how they should do it for Gen 10. Like, maybe to get a really cool poison-type jacket, you have to catch 100 poison types. Or something like that. You gotta prove. You've gotta prove that you're a type pro. I kind of just want them to add any sort of clothing into Champions. Although they'll probably put all the best clothing behind a paywall. Wow, these items are all terrible. These are all absolutely terrible. Mimic, you can't use any of this. Scarves and eye patches. I wouldn't mind some character outfits like Team Rocket outfit or maybe like Team Aqua, Team Magma grunt outfits. Those would be fun. There's not a lot of choices for clothing in Champions, so everybody looks very similar. There's no real good way to differentiate yourself from anybody else. Everybody looks just too similar. Which I did not feel like was the case with ZA. Like, there was so much clothing in ZA that you could pick a ton of different looks. They should let us have character hairstyles. Like, let us have Larry's, let us have Larry's unkempt hair. With Pokemon Violet or in general. Yeah, every time I boot up Scarlet to look for something for champions these past few days, it's like a jump scare. I mean, I'm mostly happy with the way my trainer looks. I tried to make her as unchopped as possible. Alright, Lantern. Lantern is so tanky. Oh yeah, all the outfits from Let's Go. You could dress up your Pikachu and your Eevee too. I always forget that. Wish you had a better shiny. Alright, we're fighting Nihilego, who is Poison Rock. Why is Nihilego Poison Rock? I couldn't tell you. You know, I really couldn't tell you. Been playing Gale of Darkness on NSO, and it's been fun figuring out what's special and what's physical. Yeah, some things it's like, yes, that makes sense, that's physical or that's special, and some things it's like, huh? That type is, what do you mean that type is special? Yeah, the good thing about Glalie is that it has been in pretty much every recent game. So if you need a Glalie, you don't have to look far. Yes, dark type is definitely one of those old types where it's like, wait, you're what? You're huh? I have seen people bring Gardevoir, but here's the thing, I don't think it's that good. I just don't think it's that good. I wish Mega Gallade was better. The fact that Sharpness Gallade can do more damage, I think, with Sacred Sword than Mega Gallade or something like that. Messed up. Yep, no Dondozo in Champions yet. I do not look forward to the day that is added. I don't look forward to that day. Because people will still run it in singles. Yeah, there were a few Pokemon that they showed off in the promotional videos and advertisements for this game, and then they're just not in here, like Ursaluna. Which, you know, that's fine. That is fine. I'm totally fine with no Don Bozo, no Ursaluna. They specifically kept out stuff like Indeedee. I saw somebody go for terrain on just Armarouge. Just a regular old Armarouge going for psychic terrain. He's nothing without Indeedee. Yeah, you know, they're very funny for the cast form pick. They're very funny for that. I gotta say, I haven't run into a single person using cast form. That might surprise you. You might be shocked to hear that, but no one's bringing cast form. Ooh, big old damage. ×2. Good crit. Nice! Utter decimation. Nihilego got folded and destroyed, quite frankly. Yeah, cast form has been gone for a while. The last game it was in was BDSP, and does that even... Does that really count? Does that really count? Also, I think if you wanted to shiny hunt cast form in BDSP, it's like... astronomically difficult. Okay, no shiny, no shiny, no shiny. Aww. You never want to be a yellow boy, Nihilego. You never want to be shiny. Alright, let's go again. Let's go again. Poke radar at the trophy garden. Yeah, it was definitely a radar hunt. I kind of like cast form shiny. They brought a few of those Gen 3 Pokemon that we were missing in ZA, like Kecleon, who I still need to go back and get at some point. But they did not put cast form in there. Alright, one more slot if anyone wants it. We're getting Pokemon X and Y beta gameplay. Exciting. Also, here's something that maybe I'm coping too hard. Maybe this is just, I don't want to believe it. But Centro tweeted out 2 hours ago, according to the same leaker who has accurately leaked multiple Pokemon Winds and Waves details, including the starters, we won't have any more news about the games until 2027. Damn, I hope that's not true. Would they really go with radio silence until 2027? I guess I could see that. I feel like something internally has shifted at Nintendo over there where they just are perfectly content to just keep us in the dark until they're ready to almost release the game. Oh, like how they did ZA, announced it, nothing for a full year until next Pokemon Day. Oh no, you're right, that is how they did ZA. I mean, it doesn't make sense to show footage at Worlds, because Worlds is about competitive Pokemon, so I think they would just show, like, champion stuff. I think it would just be champion stuff. So that might be true. That might genuinely be true. Charmeleon, Linoon, Mantine. Wow, what a lineup. Monitor bracelets on all of their workers. A psychic type. Okay, so this is Latios, Latios, Lugia, or Solgaleo. Yeah, they also, not only do they... Okay, so maybe it won't be at Worlds. Maybe it'll be at that Pokemon XP thing that they haven't really elaborated on what it's supposed to be. Like some sort of Pokemon convention, I guess? Maybe they could announce something there? That would be really disappointing and boring if they just kept us in the dark for the rest of the year. And let me just say this, because I seem to remember, now that we're talking about this, this is bringing up, like, stuff for, I think I am, this is jogging my memory about all the ZA boring wait we had. It doesn't take time out of game development to make trailers. For some reason, I don't know why people seem to think that. But wanting a trailer is not being entitled. Wanting a new trailer, you know, every now and then, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. It's fine. Yeah, they just did it with ZA, so... I'm gonna hope that's not true, but it absolutely could be true. I mean, well, that's funny because Centro also tweeted, a reminder that we will have a trailer for the next part of the Pokemon anime in less than 12 hours. According to the rumors, a Pokemon from Gen 10 will appear in the anime soon. That's a direct contradiction. Objection. Centra said that's just them speculating, though. I don't know. We'll see. Do I like champions? It's fun. I have a playlist of videos on the YouTube channel of all my champions videos if you ever want to watch them, chat. Yesterday I did a lot of Mega Victory Bell games. Man, this is a very slow battle. Why did the stupid NPC have to take Linoon? Most unfortunate. Yeah, it's definitely a far cry from the era of Sun and Moon, where they released a new trailer what felt like every Tuesday. Oh wow, William, you are not bringing your best and brightest. William is not trying his best right now, chat. Yeah, I got to Master Ball yesterday in singles. The climb through Ultra Ball wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. It really goes a long way when you have a big streak. Geez, 10 minutes later. Cramorant kind of makes me upset with how just functionally useless it is. What if we made Pelipper, but worse in every way? They dared to ask. They dared to ask. What if we made a meme Pokemon like Pelipper, but it has nothing good about it? When are we gonna see Dynamax, I wonder? Z-moves did coexist with Megas for a while in Gen 7. So there could be some overlap. Dynamaxing featuring Z-moves. Megas featuring Dynamaxing. Could you imagine? That would be so broken. There's no new Gigantamaxes, though. Like, we'll have to wait until the next Legends game for new Gigantamaxes. Which, I mean, that's what they're probably doing, so... Do players remember Z-moves? Yeah, they'll bring back Z-moves, and then we'll have people online be like, wait, Z-moves are actually goated. I already can see it. I already can see the writing on the wall. The revisionist history. Z-moves have actually always been goated. Get him, Bisharp. Pulverizing pancake. All the Pokemon that were lucky enough to get exclusive Z moves, definitely they went above and beyond with those animations. Like Como-O's Z move and Mimikyu, Eevee. Thank you for your sacrifice, Bisharp. Twinkle Tackle. The majestic Xerneas T-poses through the skies. I wonder when Terra is gonna be brought back. Like, we just came from Scarlet Violet regulations. Is it gonna be sooner that Terra comes back, or is it gonna be like a long time before we see Terra again? Yeah, the Xerneas Twinkle Tackle, the infamous Xerneas. Golurk. Somebody at Game Freak really likes Golurk. This Pokemon is in so many games. Yeah, when I played through Sun and Moon for the first time, I barely ever used Z moves. They were one of those things where it's like, I would forget I even had the power to do so, and then I would be like, oh, sure, I guess. And then it would go, and it would happen, and I'd be like, oh. Alright. Come on, Golurk, you're being nasty. Yeah, Dynamaxing, I mean, that requires... There are Pokemon and champions that are not in Scarlet and Violet who cannot terrastalize, like the Elemental Monkeys, Watchog. None of those Pokemon can terrastalize, so they'd have to animate those. Beep, beep, beep. You said it, Mantine. You said it. Nice. Good job, Bisharp. Terra Fire Semi-Seer could happen, chat. Beautiful. We could live in a world. We could live in a world where that's real. Terra, I don't know, I've been thinking a lot about Terra lately now that we're kind of away from Scarlet Violet. Like, if Champions added Terra tomorrow, would I be happy about it? Because it could allow a lot of really annoying Pokemon to survive. You go for that big overheat flamethrower on Corviknight, Terra Water. That would make me sick. I would be ill. It's Lugia. Oh boy. The Tapu exclusive Z moves. I saw a really cool... That's a great segue. I saw a really cool Tapu Koko, Lele, Bulu, Finny, Gigantamax forms, where it kind of looks like their big form they get in, what is that move, their signature move called? Where they form the big giant in it's the Z move, isn't it? I can't even remember. But either way, it was very cool. All the G-Maxes. And then I saw it was like a Japanese artist, and there were comments that were like, "Well, great. Now that you drew this, the Tapus can never have G-Maxes. Look what you've done." What the hell? What a toxic way of looking at fan art. People were down there like, yeah, because of people drawing fake evolutions, now we're never gonna get a real one. I should draw 5 new evolutions every 5 minutes. Good. Good. If nasty people like you get deprived, good. You don't deserve it. Imagine telling somebody drawing a cool fake mon, wow, cool fake mon, now they can't ever make it. Okay. Anyway. Cry me a river. Cry me a river. Wow, really cool art. Too bad you ruined everything, because now they can't be real Pokemon. Anyway. How you should draw fan art. Oh, God. I think you should draw it this way. I hope you told them to pound sand. Yeah, no kidding. If Game Freak was actually cool, they could, you know, just have a cool, you know, wouldn't that be an opportunity of a lifetime for an artist? But no. GG's. Boom. That's right. I don't have any love balls, so you're getting beasted on, Lugia. What's up, Yeti? Alright, so we've Guzzlord W, Palkia L, Nihilego W, Lugia W. GG. Alright. Nope. 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 Dang. I needed Jellicent. Jellicent would have been a new shiny for me. Oh, sigh. Ads are about to play on the Twitch side chat, but we are just getting the lobby together, so you won't miss a ding-dang-dingity thing. Oh shit, you got Lugia shiny? Nice! Wow, chat's on fire tonight. Nice. Is this full odds? It's 1 in 100 with the charm and 1 in 300 without. So very good odds. Very good odds. The odds are quite good. Yes, definitely faster than full odds. Which, speaking of full odds, we will have more Fire Red and Leaf Green soon. I've actually been itching to do more of it. I really want to get the shinies. I want to get the shinies. Alright, chat. 1 second. I'll be right back. Chain fishing. I miss chain fishing. Chain fishing was so much fun. And now we don't even have regular, just fishing, period. You can draw like a weird little guy in Tomodachi Life and it just exists and bounces around. Why is there so much movie news? Is there some, like, thing going on right now? Alright, a dragon. So this could be... Oh boy, this could be Latios, Latios, Palkia, Zygarde, or Guzzlord. Do you have any idea how little that narrows it down? I see a screenshot of Tomodachi Tony Soprano falling for Miss Piggy. Alright. Pangoro. I don't even know ya. Oh, man. Using regular old Rotom. Paramount has launched an investigation into who leaked the entire Aang the Last Airbender film. Yeah, I think that's probably a good idea. You know, for them. A sneak peek for Sonic the Movie 4 was shown at CinemaCon. They're making this stuff up. CinemaCon? What's up, everybody? If you're just joining, we just started a new round and we have a dragon at the end, so who could it be? Whoever could it be? Whoa, Pangoro, let's take it easy. Any shinies yet? None for me, but a few people from chat have gotten some. They never ask how he survives. Hey, Jim seems to have fun playing Robotnik. If he wants to come back, let him. If the guy wants to come back, let him. Get out of here, Pangoro. You are taking forever to die. Yeah, I cannot believe the entire Aang movie leaked. That is... Oh, Avatar is a cursed franchise. Cursed franchise. Oh, Gerald Robotnik. I seem to see a distinct lack of fairies tonight. Where have our greats been? Where's Jinx? Where's Alcremie? Where's Alolan Sandslash? Where are our goats? They've abandoned us. Bruce Almighty. Wow, there's a movie I haven't thought about in a long time. Come on, Rotom, land this Will-O-Wisp. It'll be really funny. It'll be really funny. Come on. Wait, Mudsdale is heavier than 2 Steelix? That's hilarious. That's a big damn horse. That's a big old horse. I saw another Pokemon tweet that I thought was kind of funny. I can't remember the exact percentage, but it was something like Gen 1 has like 30% or something of all poison Pokemon. And then I thought about it and I was like, yeah, hey, wait a minute, yeah. There are a lot of freaking poison types in Gen 1. There's a lot of them. That's true. No, I just got flashbanged. A model of baby Rhoda the Hutt from The Mandalorian and Grogu. Deeply unpleasant. Deeply unpleasant. I'm gonna close Twitter now. Alright, that's enough. Alright, enough of that. I'll hold on to Rotom because chances are we'll need him. Chances are we'll need him. He's good against Latios, Latias. I mean, Levitate's nice against Zygarde. Our favorite Yeti, the Obama Snow, which we have seen people try to run a few times in Champions, and I don't think it's really worked out. I don't think it's really worked out. Shiny Hunt and Torchic, nice, good luck. I can't wait for Blaziken in Champions, chat. I can't wait. Swampert's gonna be exciting too. I really want to try out Mega Swampert. People are not gonna be ready for how much of a truck that thing hits. Like, that was a great sentence. Ooh, good job, Rotom. You're doing great. Man, Metagross is gonna be everywhere. The second they let Metagross into Champions, it's going to be everywhere. I already know. What about Salamence, too? We're still missing some regular Megas that they have not allowed in yet. Salamence and Mawile. Blaziken could be really, really good. Oh, I will say, chat, speaking of, well, actually, this has several connections. It seems like the anime might be teasing Mega Darkrai. There's like a big spooky eyeball in the sky that looks, pretty much like Mega Darkrai, so... I think Darkrai is gonna have its day soon, and it's gonna get Dark Aura. Just like how Eternal Floette has Fairy Aura, they're gonna give Darkrai Dark Aura, which is Yveltal's ability. Which, that'll be pretty interesting. We'll have to try out Mega Darkrai if that's the case. Okay, good. I was like, no, nobody's gonna take Abomasnow! But we did. A full-on movie about Mega Darkrai, you're right. It is weird to not get Pokemon movies anymore. I actually have a tweet open. I've had it open. I don't think I would get copyright claimed if I showed it. It's Latios. Maybe we'll have to watch it after this. But it's a comparison of the original Pokemon movie. You know, the one with Mewtwo. Brother, My Brother, with the remake that came out in 2016? Pokemon first movie remake. 2019. The remake that came out in 2019. And it added a bunch of scenes to the fights between the starters and the clones, and they're so pointless. All of the added scenes just make it worse. I still think that movie is one of the biggest, most worthless pieces of trash they've ever released. There was no reason for that to exist. And I'll say this because I think it's kind of funny. It's almost eerie how much it kind of looks like AI-generated animation. It's not, of course, because it came out in 2019. But it kind of has that look to it, and it's off-putting. The animation in the remake is just very off-putting. I'll play the clip after this, and you guys can judge for yourselves. But yeah, that first movie remake, the fact that nobody even, like, remembers that it existed. The alt Kanto with Ash. Yeah, they kept doing the alternate universe Ash movies after that. I think it was really clear that they had run out of ideas with stuff to do with Ash. GG's. GG's. Easy peasy, Ladio squeezy. Let's catch him in a sport ball, because he's a dashing lad. Oh, sport. The extension of the Charizard scene especially is just, like, so masturbatory. It just adds nothing. It just adds absolutely frickin' nothing! You just had- wow, you're on fire! You got shiny Pangoro, nice! Okay, chat, before we do a new one here, let me show you what I'm talking about. Let me find the tweet. I already have it. Oh my god, it's so loud. Okay. Okay, I found it here. So this is Mewtwo Strikes Back. 1998 versus 2019. Okay. Let me just crop it. Let me crop it, make it a little bit bigger. All right, so here's, it's 6 minutes. If you're watching this on the YouTube VOD later and the mysterious missing footage, they got me. But I don't care. I don't care. Okay, here. Mewtwo can't even emote, chat. Mewtwo cannot even emote. Oh, that animation is just such a downgrade. It does look like AI, doesn't it? It's like uncanny. It's so uncanny. Ew, they look like dolls. What did they do to Ash, chat? Look at Venusaur's massive loss of aura here. Lizardon! Look at Charizard's look here. Oh, that's so cool! The original shot is so cool. Mewtwo cannot emote! Why are we up Charizard's nose? Mewtwo just effortlessly hand waves away, but he has to use the water in the remake version. Mewtwo looks so gross. Ew, don't look at Ash's face for too long, chat. Why did they make that? Why did they make that movie? Why did they make that, chat? I don't get it. Why, oh why did that exist? Like the corny shot of Charizard and Ash walking alongside each other, like that is just too much for me. That is too much for me. And the way Blastoise like propels itself forward in the 3D shot, it's goofy looking. I like that you can feel the weight of how big and monstrous they are in the 2D version. Anyway, sorry for that distraction, chat. I had to talk about that. I had to talk about that because not enough people bring up how pointless that movie was. I don't even think it was successful for them. Like, they clearly wanted it to be really nostalgic and successful and don't you remember? But I don't think it really worked. I don't think it really worked. Yay, El Creamy finally found her way back to us. Oh no, just in time for this to possibly be Celestila. Alright, so flying, this could be Articuno, Lugia, or Celestila. Which, I mean, El Creamy's just so good, like... We'll take it regardless. Yeah, remember the Armored Mewtwo in the 3D remake where it's just, it looks like a Digimon, it has so much going on? And it isn't even like 2D animation good, 3D animation bad. I like 3D animation. I love 3D animation. Like the Illumination Mario movies are technically movies, but at least they're nice looking, you know? I just think that art style, the stylistic choice was just not, it just wasn't, it wasn't right. And that's the type of, like, remaking a movie like that, the only thing they're missing is if it was live action, and then they would just be Disney. Like, remaking movies that are not even that old just sucks. Like, I don't want to see that. What's wrong with the original? Like, if anything, well, they kind of already did make a sequel with Mewtwo Returns. But I don't know, just, like, re-release the original movie and make it, like, a big event. Don't remake it with questionable animation. And then add, like, nothing to it. Energy Ball. Get out of here. That makes me mad. Venusaur's ass does not learn Energy Ball in Gen 1. Yeah, and Leaf Storm. Can't even do Petal Dance anymore. I don't know, what am I supposed to sit in the theater and be like, oh, he went for Energy Ball, that's a new move. Like, what is he, why? What's the point? What's the point? Honestly, seeing CGI Venusaur get tossed around like that was just, like, uncomfortable. Well, it's unfortunate that I have 13 HP. Bisharp is decent. Remake had all CGI. That always sucks. Yeah, I saw it, I can't remember if it was a tweet or just somebody said it in a video or something, but somebody said all TV shows and movies look like Super Bowl commercials now. It's so true. Man, Bisharp is good here, but I don't like not having a lot of HP. Risking it. Okay. Salazzle isn't terrible here. I mean, it's not great, but it isn't the worst. Celia, like, thrashes when you first enter the arena. My goodness. Chill out, Celio. It'll be okay. Don't geyser me. Okay, well, Rhydon wasn't a much better target. Oh, no. I'm now realizing we have a lot of weakness to geysers. Uh-oh. Ugh, why does Salazzle have to stand like that? Its weird hand feet. The wide stance. I had the Pokemon First Movie remake on Google to see what year it came out, and one of the people also asked, does Mewtwo have human DNA? I mean, I don't think Mewtwo is like Lex Luthor, you know, cloning Superman levels. But who knows? Maybe he has a little bit of Giovanni's DNA. Wow, this is bad. One of the questions is, why did Mewtwo hate Mew? Why do you kill Mewtwo? Tell us why. It has some of Blaine's DNA. Yeah, the answer, it said depending on the canon. Depending on the Pokemon canon. Is that why Mewtwo is also bald? My god, it all makes sense. In later chapters, they had him learn telepathy to talk to trainers. Yeah, it is kind of weird to think about Mewtwo not speaking. Like, it just kind of makes sense. I'm surprised Pokemon has never really dived into more, like, talky, yappy Pokemon. Like, not even Captain Pikachu talks. There's no more, like, talky Pokemon. No more Meowth. And I guess we get the occasional legendary. But even, like, the legendaries recently, they're all animalistic. Like, Koraidon and Miraidon are not holding conversations with people. I know, the giant spoon is pretty awesome. It is pretty awesome. I mean, who wouldn't want a giant spoon? Exactly. Doesn't Mewtwo talk in Melee? It doesn't. I can think Mewtwo laughs. Mewtwo goes. Wow, we might die here, chat, before we can even get to the finale Pokemon. I always like Pichu's voice actor. I can hear that clear as day in my mind. Pichu! I can hear it clear as day. They're really funny for putting Pichu in Smash. They're honestly really funny joke, guys. Funny joke. With his teeth exposed. I don't want to think about Mewtwo's teeth. That's gross. Funny joke. It's just a funny joke. Imagine if Mewtwo would just, in battle, randomly snarl at you and it would have a full mouth of really sharp teeth. That would be terrifying. That would be so scary. Salazzle could have value here, but we're so low in hearts, and I have 33 HP. Like, if this is Celestila, Salazzle would be great. Or Articuno. But Raichu is also good, and we have so little resources as is. I'll just take Raichu. Is it really kind of viable? You guys told me Pikachu was quite good. Too bad we'll never get Raichu in a Smash game. Can't have the whole family. Don't even think about it. Instantly opens up with an ancient power crit. Any luck? Not yet. We've had some good rounds, but no shinies yet. I'll probably do a few more. I am pretty tired. I'm tired. Alright. Yeah, I mean, these are open to everybody. Feel free to join, but I cannot guarantee who will be at the end. Come on, Lugia, you're being real rude. You're being real nasty. You're being a nasty boy. Freeze, 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 freeze. We really need we need help if we're gonna win here. We're probably screwed with how little hearts we have left, but we'll try our best. Take the wheel, Raichu. I hope Raichu X and Raichu Y are fun when they get added into champions. Go get him, Raichu. Big hits. Ooh, that was a big hit. Big damage. Big dreams. Don't attack Celio. Oh, you bitch! No! Okay. Freeze. Freeze. Oh boy. Okay. 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 We're hanging in there. Celio versus Celio. I don't even remember what Celio looks like. Bill, you can remember, he's all over the place. I remember Bill's card, too. Yay! We actually won! GG's. GG's. Very nice. We love a clutch Dynamax Adventures W. You know what? Let's get some cheers. We were on the cusp of death there. All it took was one powerful hit from Lugia and we would have been dead. But we survived. We defied the odds. Come on, Lugia, come home. Come home, Lugia. I've been waiting for so long. You bitch. I will continue to wait. Looks like I'm waiting even longer. Lugia loves betraying. That's one of its favorite things to do. Betray. Reminder, I picked up Ho-Oh Shiny in 15 rounds several years ago. My own namesake betrays me. Oh. The game decided to do a little silly there. Good night, Zarak. Have a good one. Whoops. Okay, let's try this again. The only reason why I have to be the leader is because it pulls from my pool of Pokemon. So if somebody else is the leader, then I could potentially get a dupe. Only reason why. I might just have to end up shiny hunting Lugia and Fire Red Leaf Green. If Lugia continues to refuse to show up... Uh-oh. Is it broken again? No, it's not. Okay. Pelipper, Vaporeon, Sneasel. Alright, Pelly. Yeah, shout out to ZA for supplying me with the shiny Lotties. They were such easy shiny hunts, too. I keep thinking about that, how easy it is. If you don't have the Swords of Justice, or Latios or Latios shiny, they are very easy to get in ZA. I mean, you'd have to make donuts and play the DLC, so is it really worth it? Perhaps not. Okay, we have another flyer, so this could be... Oh, Toxicity could kill us really bad here. Oh no. Toxicity could send us to the Shadow Realm here. Uh-oh. Wish you could control for nature in ZA. I know. Them getting rid of Synchronize, it really is ass. It sucks. Like, what was wrong with it? What was wrong with Synchronize that they needed to, like, stop programming for it? Oh boy, this is very scary. Toxicity, that was inappropriate. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We are in danger. Good crit. Awesome. Oh, this is bad. This is quite bad. We are already in trouble. We are already in trouble. I don't know, it Synchronize is just something so simple. Just really sucks the way they've gutted it. Field abilities in general, it's like, they're just not interested. They're not interested in those. Wouldn't even surprise me if in Gen 10 Flame Body doesn't work anymore. That'll be our last one standing. You need to go, Toxicity. You've got to go. You are problem. Oh, no. Oh, boy. You don't even need super effective. You're just killing us anyway. This is a good group of Pokemon, too. It's just unfortunate matchup. Are you serious? Helly, you couldn't have pulled out, like, one more damage there? It's fine, it's fine. We got this. Unbelievable. I was just fully paralyzed from going for my quick attack and getting the final blow. Okay, I don't think we had any luck go our way in that match. Jeez, that was really rough. Take it easy, Toxicity. Damn. Yeah, Champions has some weird quirks to it. They did change up a few things. Man, and now I'm now I'm paralyzed. This sucks. That was just an unfortunate round. Yeah, we're already down 2. Well, we were able to pull it back and beat Lugia. I don't know if we'll be able to pull ourselves out of this one. Oranguru could easily kill... Who can he kill? He can kill somebody. Don't do it, Oranguru. Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh, Toxicity. Toxicity does not want to take a psychic type attack. Man, I've had the hiccups like 5 times tonight. What's going on? Bisharp's putting in good work. That's so nice of you, Oranguru. That's so nice of you. What a nice guy, chat. What a nice guy. Instructing a Toxicity for an extra attack. What a nice guy. That's so kind. Alright. Oranguru is a good Pokemon to have as an ally, but when you're fighting it, it's pretty terrible. Especially when the AI is programmed to such poor effect that it will help you. I think we fought Comfey that have Flower healed us before, too. Which is very funny. The game is like, here you go. A nice, lovely heal for you. Why, thank you. Samurott and Superior raids. Oh yeah, didn't they have... There's a new raid in Scarlet Violet. For all 3 of you that are interested. Honestly, that might be kind of high. All 1 of you. 22k resets? Oh, that's rough. Yeah, I'm sitting at 3850 and 1600 right now. So 3850 for Nidoran Male and 1600 for Vulpix. My poor paralyzed Pelipper. Terra raids for desirable Pokemon and champions. If they were smart, they would. If they were smart, you know what would be really fun? They could bring back, like, certain raids for Sword and Shield and Scarlet Violet and be like a big Pokemon celebration for the anniversary, which they're not doing that or going to do that. But, you know, neat idea. Target merch and Pop-Tarts. Those Pop-Tarts are so lazy. They're just some generic flavor of Pop-Tarts with Pikachu slapped on the box. Get out of my face. Don't even talk to me about those whack-ass Pop-Tarts. Don't even talk to me. Not even Pokemon-shaped sprinkles. Nope, nope. The West has fallen. Queen Gambit. I'd love to see Queen Gambit. They'd somehow find a way to make it, like, hilariously worse than King Gambit. And then I would cry. Speaking of crying, chat, ads are coming up on the Twitch side. Ad warning. 3 minutes of ads every hour to keep pre-rolls off. I don't know why I said that with an accent. Guh-huh. Mega Delphox EX, Grisham Seal, and other gym promos. Yeah, if they're in beast, yeah, you could breed them. That would work. Alright, Absol, do you want to be like my 5th shiny Absol? Would that be something you want to do? I'm just doing randoms, no specific target. These are all the Pokemon that I still need left in Dynamax. Alright, we've got 1 heart and a dream, chat. 1 heart and a dream. Oh, I have no dreams now. My dreams are dashed. No dream. No more dreams. Celestila's here. All the fun and games can stop now. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. a wide guard for now. Bisharp does not want to take an earthquake. Yeah, I have Necrozma and Lunala, but I'm still missing Solgaleo. Really the last of my Gen 7 legendaries I need. Besides Type Null, Silvally, who we'll get them at some point, I'm sure. Probably, maybe. Okay, so Weather Ball, I could have super effective Weather Ball now. Caliper could pretend like it's Meganium. Are there still people left to do the raids? Yeah, I'd say so. Dynamax Adventures is still a pretty popular method of shiny hunting, I'd say. Good crit, good crit. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Oh, no. Oh, no, don't kill us. Oh boy. We need to kill this thing now. Come on, Absol. Yes. GG's. Get dunked on, Celestila. The dreams are back. The dreams are back, chat. We did it. Man, Pelipper is so good. Pelipper with the Weather Ball in the sun. What a good combo. That was a really good team for Celestila. Like everybody there. That was a good team. Oh, hello. Oh, hello there. Okay, Shiny Tox. Shiny Toxicity. Me oh my. Anyone else? Aww. I wanted the double. Okay, Toxicity, come on. Come on home. Come on down. Come on down to Booper Town. Let's see. Let's see him. Oh, there's the Hydreigon I was preparing for champions. There he is. What's up, dude? An adamant nature Toxicity. Nice. Well, it's not a new shiny, but I'll take it. We take those. Ooh, I'm very quickly running out of space. Oh, you're my first shiny since Azelf. Wow. Remember when I got 2 Kangaskhans in a row? Nice. Okay, well, we got a shiny, chat. That's something. One day you can find one too. You absolutely can and you will. Okay, we have a good selection here. Nidoking, Boof, and Marshtomp. Not bad. Not bad. Yeah, Azelf was my last big pickup. And before that, it was Tapu Koko. There's a lot of good shiny hunting you can do in Crown Tundra, besides Dynamax adventures too. Oh good, it's Guzzlord. Okay, good. We got a nice easy one. Good. That's what I like to see. You can shiny hunt the Swords of Justice. Those are pretty easy. You could get all the Reggies. So there's a lot of good shiny hunting that you can do in the DLC. Which perhaps set us up too hard. My expectations were too high for Gen 9's DLC, which barely let us do any shiny hunting of, well, especially legendaries. Alright, Nidoking. Whenever you get brought back into Champions, Nidoking, I hope you have a new model. Please. Good crit. Everybody's getting some good crits tonight. You love to see it. How much does the coconut ball weigh when it's a Dynamax? Or is it all just an illusion? Well, anyway, thanks for playing, Passimian. Next. Next. Yeah, Passimian is decent. It is decent. Passimian and Oranguru are both pretty good. Wow, we actually have a few fairies for this run. That's incredible. Every time Guzzlord pops up, it's usually all the fairies vanish off the face of the earth. We actually have a few here. For that 4 times extremely effective damage. I feel like Dragon gets paired with so many types where you're just taking insane amount of damage. Dragon Ground, you don't want to see any ice types. Dragon Dark, you don't want to see any fairies. Oh, let's just go for high horsepower again. Zebuffaland. Guzz is your main target. What's nice about Guzzlord is that he's a simple boy. Most of the UBs are pretty easy and soloable. It took me, I think, 109 rounds or something like that for Blacephalon, but it wasn't too bad because Blacephalon, there were so many times where we would just first turn destroy Blacephalon. Poor guy. Poor fella. Get him, Nidoking. Round. The most effective move of them all, round. Catch you in a heal ball, Wigglytuff, why not? Alright, that works. Definitely want to have Wigglytuff. Gleam will kill Guzzlord. Alright, we got Vespiquen, Thievul, and Icky Vicky. It's still weird that Thievul is in ZA, because I needed it shiny. I needed Thievul shiny for the longest time. I shiny hunted and hatched Nickit, but not Thievul. And then ZA came out, and I just got it shiny there. There he is! Swiper, no swiping. Actually starting to run out of high horsepower. Don't. Okay. Okay. Wow, we almost one-turn this Foxy. It's Foxy Fox. Alright, perfect. Catch you in a Lux Ball. Actually, I need Liepard to show up. I still need Liepard shiny game. Or did I get Liepard from ZA? No, I can't remember. Because those are both in ZA too, actually. I remember because Purloin upsets me. Why are you standing like that? Who let you do that? Who let you do that, and why? Alright, guys. Show us what you got. Just go for Ice Punch. Let the fairies take the wheel here. Go Wigglytuff! Freeze? Aw. It would have been funny, though. Ooh, look at that damage. Paralyze? Dang, we ain't getting nothing. Ooh, oh my goodness. Living on 1 HP, Nidoking. Our boy. Any shinies? I just pulled a shiny Toxicity, which it's a dupe, but a shiny's a shiny, so I can't complain. GG's. Perfect. Guzzlord was just the Pokemon I wanted to see. And Chad has gotten some shinies, so you love seeing that too. Click. Come on, Guzzlord. Nothing. Alright, chat. I am very tired. If that wasn't apparent. I'm very tired. But this was fun, so we'll do another Dynamax Adventures next week. How about that? How about that? We'll do another Dynamax Adventures next week. And we'll do some more Fire Red Leaf Green. I have a sponsored game that I need to play. That is a creature collector, so that's going to be fun. And more champions, so I'll try to keep everyone happy. Juggling all the Pokemon. But thanks for hanging out tonight, everybody, and thanks for raiding with me. I did get a shiny, so yay. Cool. Free YouTube short for tomorrow. So we'll do another Dynamax Adventure soon. They are very fun, and I will continue to do them until I have no shinies left. So if you like Dynamax Adventures, more soon. Yeah, thanks for hanging out, everybody. Thanks for raiding with me. Thanks for all the follows and all that fun stuff. Shout out to the YouTube viewers and the VOD watchers. Appreciate you all, chat. I will be back this weekend. No, this was this weekend. I'll be back Tuesday for some more Pokemon. Thanks, everybody. See ya. Bye.